Eggs are often praised as one of the healthiest and most complete foods available. They're packed with protein, vitamins, and minerals, and they're easy to cook in many ways. But here's something most people don't realize, especially those over 60. How you prepare and eat your eggs can have a serious impact on your health. Yes, eggs can be healthy. But if you're making certain mistakes that many seniors make, you could be putting yourself at risk for heart disease, high cholesterol, inflammation, and more. In this video, we'll walk through the biggest mistakes people make when eating eggs, and more importantly, how to avoid them. Make sure to stick around to the end, because some of these might surprise you, especially the one most people think is actually healthy. Overcooking your eggs. Let's start with a big one, overcooking your eggs. You might not think twice about how long you fry or boil your eggs, but overcooking can actually reduce their nutritional value and increase harmful compounds. When eggs are cooked at very high heat or for too long, especially when fried until the edges are brown or crispy, the cholesterol in the yolk can oxidize. Oxidized cholesterol has been linked to artery damage, which increases the risk of heart problems, something older adults need to be especially careful about. Eggs that are boiled until the yolk turns greenish or gray have likely been overcooked. This not only affects the taste and texture, but can also decrease the availability of important nutrients like choline, which is vital for brain health. A better method is to cook eggs gently. Try soft boiling, poaching, or scrambling them on low heat. This preserves the nutrients and keeps the cholesterol from breaking down into harmful compounds. Using too much salt, many people automatically reach for the salt shaker when making eggs. A little seasoning seems harmless, right? But here's the problem. As we age, our risk of high blood pressure increases, and adding extra sodium, especially every morning, can quietly make things worse. The average person already gets more than enough sodium from processed foods like bread, sauces, cheese, and deli meats. Adding even more salt to your eggs can push you into dangerous territory without realizing it. Too much sodium is linked to high blood pressure, kidney damage, and increased risk of stroke, all of which are more common in people over 60. Instead of salt, try seasoning with herbs and spices. Turmeric is a powerful anti-inflammatory spice that pairs well with eggs. Black pepper, garlic powder, paprika, and oregano are all great options. Not only do they add flavor, but many of them come with their own health benefits. Pairing eggs with unhealthy sides. Eggs themselves aren't usually the problem. It's what we pair them with that often turns a healthy breakfast into a harmful one. Think about a typical breakfast plate. Eggs, bacon or sausage, maybe some white toast or pancakes on the side. While that might be satisfying, it's not doing your health any favors. Processed meats like bacon and sausage contain preservatives and are high in saturated fats. These have been strongly linked to cancer and cardiovascular disease. And refined carbs like white bread and pancakes spike your blood sugar, increase insulin levels, and provide very little nutrition. Instead of pairing eggs with processed meats and sugar-loaded bread, try serving them with vegetables like spinach, tomatoes, or bell peppers. Avocado is another great choice. It provides healthy fats and fiber that support heart health. Whole grain toast is a better option than white bread, and adding fruit on the side can give you antioxidants and fiber to support digestion and blood sugar control. These simple swaps make a big difference over time. Using low-quality eggs, not all eggs are created equal. The quality of the egg matters, especially for seniors who need every bite of food to support their health. Commercial eggs often come from hens raised in crowded, stressful conditions. These eggs may contain fewer nutrients and higher levels of contaminants compared to organic or pasture-raised options. Also, storing eggs too long reduces their freshness. Old eggs can lose their nutritional value and even develop bacteria that could upset your stomach or cause mild food poisoning. Here's a simple test. Place an egg in a glass of water. Fresh eggs sink to the bottom and lie flat. Older eggs will stand upright or float, meaning they're likely no longer safe to eat. For better nutrition and safety, choose organic, free-range, or pasture-raised eggs when possible. These eggs typically have more omega-3s, vitamins A and E, and a healthier balance of fats. Cooking with harmful oils. How you cook your eggs and what you cook them in is just as important as the eggs themselves. Many people still use margarine or vegetable oils like corn oil or soybean oil. These oils are highly processed and can contain trans fats or oxidized fats especially when reused. Trans fats are harmful to your heart and blood vessels and are now banned in many countries for this reason. Using these oils daily to cook your eggs can quietly raise inflammation in the body and increase your risk for heart disease and even memory problems over time. Instead, choose healthier fats like olive oil, avocado oil, or a small amount of grass-fed butter. These options not only taste better, but also support brain and heart health, making them a smarter choice for daily cooking. Eating too many eggs daily. Here's a question we hear often. How many eggs are too many? Eggs are nutritious, yes. But eating too many, especially if you already have high cholesterol or heart disease, might not be the best idea. While research shows that moderate egg consumption is generally safe, seniors should still be cautious. Eating 4 or more eggs daily on a regular basis, especially without balancing your overall diet, can potentially increase cholesterol levels in sensitive individuals. The key is balance. 1 or 2 eggs per day is perfectly fine for most people, especially when combined with vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats. If you enjoy eggs and eat them regularly, pay attention to your overall cholesterol levels and talk to your doctor if you're unsure. Ignoring egg sensitivities. Eggs are one of the top food allergens in the world. While severe allergies are usually identified early in life, many adults develop sensitivities later on without realizing it. Symptoms might include bloating, gas, brain fog, fatigue, or skin issues after eating eggs. These reactions can be subtle and often go unnoticed or are blamed on aging. If you notice these symptoms after eating eggs, try eliminating them for a week or 2 and then slowly reintroduce them to see if there's a change. Keeping a food journal can help you track patterns. If you suspect a problem, consult a doctor or nutritionist. You might need to reduce your egg intake or prepare them differently to avoid irritation. Skipping the yolk. Many people have been told for years to skip egg yolks and eat only the whites. But this is outdated advice. The yolk contains nearly all of the egg's important nutrients, including choline for brain function, lutein for eye health, vitamin D for bones, and healthy fats for hormone production. Egg whites are mostly protein, but without the yolk, you're missing out on many of the benefits that make eggs such a superfood. Unless you have a specific medical condition, there's no need to avoid egg yolks. Whole eggs are a more balanced food and provide better overall nutrition. Eating eggs at the wrong time. Believe it or not, timing matters too. If you eat a heavy egg-based meal late at night, it could cause indigestion or interfere with sleep, especially for older adults with slower digestion. Eggs are best eaten in the morning or around lunchtime when your body is more active and ready to digest protein and fat efficiently. This can also help keep you fuller for longer and reduce unhealthy snacking later in the day. Conclusion: eggs can be a fantastic part of a healthy diet at any age, especially for seniors who need high-quality nutrition. But like many foods, it's not just what you eat, but how you eat it that makes the biggest difference. Avoid overcooking. Be mindful of salt. Choose better sides. Use healthy oils. And always pay attention to how your body responds. These small changes can have a big impact on your energy, brain function, heart health, and overall quality of life. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing to Health Hub for more simple and powerful tips to stay healthy at any age. Let us know in the comments, how do you usually eat your eggs, and what will you change after watching this video? Thank you for watching, and take care of your health, one smart choice at a time.